Hey, what's going on, guys? Like, this is vlog number 1, I guess, on the list. So let me get bugs in the way, do edit. That's just one of the things when you want to be part of nature. Nature gonna run, it's gonna get in your way, it's gonna get in the way. But anyway, for those who don't know who I am, well, no one knows who I am because it's video number 1 on YouTube. But my real name is my man Ray, edit. My name is Raphael. It's spelled Raphael, but the pronunciation is different. I'm not gonna get into too many of the details with it. My mom and my grandmother gave me that when I was raised, or like when I was born. Even when I was going to school, people would tell me, no, it's spelled Raphael. Like, no, it's pronounced Raphael. But yeah, that's a whole nother thing. Like, anyway, but I just want to be able to connect with you guys, like, let you know, like, hey, this is who I am behind, like, not behind the camera, not behind the scenes or anything. This is who I am as a person. What you see on my TikTok videos, matter of fact, TikTok is right down at the bottom of the screen or in the description, whichever way, however you want to do that. Okay, I'm rambling. Let me go ahead and get this done. So anyway, this is who I am as a person. And when I make my videos, there's so many different people that's out there that's trying to do like motivational speeches, or they try to use prophecy and everything like that just so they can actually get a quick bang for the buck. But in our actuality, the fact of the matter is that there's so much corruption that's in that. For me, it's the fact that when I make my videos on TikTok, I don't do it for the views. I don't do it for any money, because by all means, we're not getting paid on there. Like, we're not there. We're not there. I'm not doing it for any monetary gain. I'm not doing it for no recognition. It's just the fact that I have gotten into a time in my life to where it's like I've been blessed and I've been gifted. Had to go through the rain fire, been through some trying times, but still was able to come back from those trying times. From having my father pass away when I was 11, having my mother pass away from breast cancer back in 2021. So coming up in September the 4th, it will be 3 years since I have lost my mother. So a lot of people, if you still have your parents, be blessed. Be thankful that you still have your parents. Love on them. That's all I gotta say, is just love on them, because you never know when it's gonna be that last day that you're gonna see somebody. So it's rough sometimes, but I know what they are. But that spirit, both of their spirits live within me. So even though it be times where I be upset, but I still feel the presence, especially my mom. My mom bees everywhere. Yeah, look at my stomach. I've been working. I gotta work that out. I've been going to the gym. Truth be told, I know we bouncing all over the place, but hey, this is the first vlog. You getting a chance to get to know who I am as a person. So it was a point in time where I weighed close to like 300 pounds. So last week, or not last week, see, I'm trying to give myself too much credit. Last month I weighed 288 pounds. I'm 6'3", and I weigh 288. It don't look like it. It don't look like it. So when I stand up, let me move the chair back. See, I'm 6'3", but weigh 288 pounds. People say, you ain't no way you 288 pounds. I turned to the side, I was like this. I was like, see? But when you get so used to just holding your stomach in, you start training yourself to do that. But that was last month. I weighed 288 pounds. So I made some changes. What I ended up doing, I ended up reducing the way how I was eating my food, because every time you looked up, I would eat food. I was doing like stressing. I was stress eating. Every time I looked up, or you looked up and you saw me, I was always eating. It was either drinking a lot of pop, eating a whole bunch of like snacks, junk food, all that stuff. I'll literally go to Chipotle, get like a whole bowl and get extra on everything. Eat the bowl within like 25 to 30 minutes and still be hungry once I get done. That's how I gained all my weight. That and the fact that it was stress. Which reminds me, stress is the #1 killer. Don't stress. Turn everything into a positive. Like, long as you actually turn everything that you have, turn everything that you feel like that's negative, start from within. Start from the inside and be positive from the inside. And before you know it, that's gonna start lingering and leaking out towards the outside, and that's how you're gonna shape your reality. As long as you stay positive. But I had to put myself through that. I had to reduce the way how I was eating. I had to stop drinking so much pop every single day. I don't know if you say soda pop, or pop. It's pop for me. So I had to cut back on the pop. I was just drinking a whole bunch of water, like in juice, but mainly just water. Everyone's schedule is different. So my schedule was, I would wake up around 6:30 in the morning every single day, Monday through Friday, even including on the weekends. I would eat my breakfast like around 6:30 to 7. Have lunch around 12:30, 1 o'clock, probably at the latest if I'm busy at work, 2 o'clock. Eat dinner at the latest, probably like 8:30, 9 o'clock. But at the earliest, if I get home early, about 5:30. And I would not eat anything past 10 o'clock. That would be my last meal. And I wouldn't eat anything past 10 o'clock. The only thing I would do is drink water. But if you can't help it, just have like something small, like some crackers or something, or have some tuna. Like so. I did that for like a month straight without even thinking anything about it. Just recently, I went back to the gym. I put myself on the scale, and I thought the scale was broken. I literally got on there, I stood on there, I looked. I said, hold on, this ain't right. This ain't right. I went in and took my phone. Neighbors over there doing some work. I took my phone out of my pocket and my wallet. I took it. I said, hey, this can't be right. This must be broken. I took it out. Scale came up to be 278 pounds. 278 pounds. So I had to give myself a pat on the shoulder, like, bam, you know what, man, you got this. So the main thing from this, what I'm saying, is if I can go ahead and do it, and I love eating food. I love eating. But if I can go ahead and make them changes, because the fact that I know that the path that I was going down, it wasn't good. I was going to continue to keep gaining weight. I just had to make that change. I started making a change from the inside. I started being positive, started talking to myself, saying like, hey, you know what? I know you can do better than this. We can do better. We owe this to ourselves. You owe this to you. You owe this to us. So we need to go ahead and make this work. So it just takes dedication and just willpower. Just make your goal. Put your goals like on a board or something, like a dry erase board. Write down on a piece of paper, notebook, anything, any of those things, just so you can physically see that goal and put it somewhere where you can see it every single day, so you can keep yourself focused on that. As long as you stay focused and you have the willpower, make sure you have yourself a strong support system that's going to keep you accountable and hold you accountable for things. I know it's not easy to have that. If you don't have that support system, be your own support system. You gotta start holding yourself accountable. Treat yourself like how you would treat your friends. Like if they disappointed you, or if you didn't want to disappoint your friends, you gotta give yourself the same treatment. That's the only way you're gonna have that obedience. That's the only way that you're gonna be able to keep moving forward, and that's how you're gonna achieve those goals. So, like I said, this is video number 1. There's going to be many left to come. Like I said, I'm not doing this for any monetary gains. I'm not doing this for like any fame. I'm doing this because of the fact that with this channel, it was just pulling my heart. It was the fact that I went through so many different things, and I know we all go through stuff. But I feel like that I have found my purpose, and I have found my calling, and that's just being on this channel, providing the information, just providing words of encouragement for anyone that's going through anything. Just always know it's just like a storm. this too shall pass. Nothing lasts forever. You just gotta keep that positive mindset. You're gonna be all right. But I will definitely say, if this video gave you some kind of words of encouragement, I know this is our rough draft, this is our first video, but if this actually gave you any kind of like words of encouragement or just motivation, just go ahead and drop a comment down there. Let me know where you from, like your name, where you from, favorite hobbies. Let's have a discussion, and go ahead and tap that like button on the way out the door, okay? Thank you guys. I love you. Video number 1 is officially in the books. You guys take care.